Yes, 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 yes. The boys are back. Knock them out the box. Episode 149. My name is Vicente Pacienza. I'm with my co-host with the co-most, Senor Oscar Long,
Señor Oscar.
aka
149.
aka the left, right, left kid, the Mr. Majestic. How are you, Oscar?
I'm good, man. I'm
Also
good.
with us is Mr. Irish Guillermo for a second episode back in a row, and he's gonna get frisky tonight, boys and girls. So he looks up these lines.
I, I
Lots
think
Si,
of-
senor.
we got we have lots to talk about when it comes to that. What should we do, Mr. Long? I don't know if you know this because of the promote. Well, you have to know because of your friends. There is a Pro Box card this Saturday. Save
I'm aware, and I think they blew up the main event. The guy
Okay.
fell off. The guy has migraines. It fell off the
Oh.
main event.
already. Saturday on Pro
I
Box.
think they got a replacement.
Save Mart Center, Fresno, California. Lester Martinez from Guatemala, 19-0, 16 KOs. Last fight out, he knocked out Joe Sean James. That was back in March. That was a good knockout for a guy who you go, he hasn't been in there with anybody yet. Is this the guy who fell out? Pierre
I'm looking now.
Ibombe, 22-2 with 12
Yep.
KOs. He
Lester
lost-
Martinez fell off the card.
Okay, so Lester Martinez did.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is bad then. Okay. Pierre de Bombay is 21-2, 12 KOs. This was going to be a good fight. His only losses are the Beck Bully and a close split decision to Ali Akhmadov last September that he could have won. So I'm not mad at either one of them. If Pierre de Bombay stays on, they're not canceling the card?
So,
Have you talked
so
to
here,
Paulie or
no,
Chris?
so the new main event is Vladimir Hernandez
Yeah, he can fight.
versus Francisco Veron.
Okay, guys, if you're not
And the
Bre-
co-main is Badillo versus Zepeda.
guys, the Ring Magazine card that we're about to cover, which Billy will be upset about for betting purposes. Billy, they're doing it again after Handsome Eddie came and made that thing. Subscribe for the zone. We're gonna kill the pay-per-view this week, Billy, and next week. Pay-per-view right on your head. And so, guys,
You got the cost?
they are fit this week and next week are $59.99 each. So that's 60 clams. And if you buy them together, it's like 90 something.
90?
90, like you're from
Noi-
the island. So when
99.
I went on the order,
Nine times.
there was an option to just buy both.
You
It's
bought them both?
Yeah, I just bought them both. Because you could save a couple dollars. I didn't even care. I just, all right, just buy it. So guys, be mad at them, be mad at everyone, but knock them out the box.
Don't get mad at us.
It is a really good card.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
there's a free Pro Box card if you like hearing us rant about boxing, but you don't feel like 2 weeks in a row you want to pay
Yeah.
for this, and you want to pay for Dubois
Small
Usyk
bullshit.
for the $120 for people is a lot of money 2 weeks in a row just to watch boxing. As B and I have talked about, a lot of people pirate, so you have nothing to worry about if that's your twist. It's
I
not
like that if that's your twist.
No, it's not my thing. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that bringing back that phrase.
Yeah, the last time I did it was the black boxes that people would have, and I would watch fights, at other people's houses. But for a good time here, I just try to lock it down. I want the real feed. I don't want you go to people's houses, they have people over, it cuts off, a fucking feed comes in, and
It fucking sucks.
they're talking in another language, which if it's not Spanish, I don't know what's happening.
I want them to speak
English.
American on my fucking
I
broadcast.
want our feed.
All right, Fourth of July was last week.
Right.
You
You
better
better
talk American on my.
You had
feed.
on your fucking eagle head while you were watching it last weekend.
yeah.
Right.
Motherfuckers love eagles.
They do.
They live like birds of prey.
They do.
It's
yeah.
Like Billy, I saw he had a T-shirt on, and it was a wolf howling at a flying eagle
Mhm,
that was flying through a burning American flag.
right.
Which is ironic
Mhm.
that they have a burning American flag that the eagle is
Right.
flying
That's not
through.
very MAGA of him.
No,
It's not very far right of him.
right. It's
All right, guys. So the Pro Box is 630 for free on the
That's
Pro
good.
Box app or YouTube. So if you're not paying, you have a night of fights to watch, and they always good matchmaking over
So in
there. So
other words,
shout out to our guys over at Pro
if
Box.
you're a cheap bastard and
Look,
you
some
want
people are not.
listen, you want a budget card, all right?
Some people
If
aren't
you
throwing 120 clams at these
if
fucks.
you have bloodlust but don't have
There's
$120
devious, handsome, smiling Eddie.
and you live on the trains like the third man in the ring,
This Billy's not throwing 60 clams at any fight.
Billy
I need my 60 clams
No,
for
who's the guy he
others.
likes? Who's the guy he likes?
what guy?
He's like, yeah, that's my guy.
He likes Bam Rodriguez.
It's Bam.
Yeah, Billy loves Bam.
Yeah, I wonder if is that gonna be a pay-per-view, and will he buy it?
I think maybe
And does
Billy
he put the money against his winnings?
I was thinking
Like, yo, I'm
Billy
paying
Billy
$60.
Billy
I
Billy
won 50. I'm still down 10.
I was
Right,
thinking Billy
100%. You got to
Right.
take that into consideration.
I feel you. You don't gotta watch the horses or pay.
I was
Right.
thinking Billy would stow away on the old Amtrak Arena and make his way up
Mhm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd pick him up. We go maybe watch the old Bam.
He's
fight
gonna do
together.
it one day. He's gonna do it. I'll bet you he will.
Just I
Show up at Long's door.
No, I just think you still have a really small child. I think there's like a window where
yeah,
you'll be like,
we've never painted the town in my town.
yeah, can you? Oh God, I'll have to
know?
come pick the both of you idiots up when your wife hits me up.
I don't like getting lost in places I don't know where I am.
He's gonna pick a fight, Brendo, with
Who?
some local Irish hooligan.
Probably. He's like, take me to an Irish neighborhood.
Are there Irish
I can-
neighborhoods on the island the way there are in the Barrows, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
it was like, yo, white, black, and Spanish, and it's just all mixed white people. Or
No,
is there-
there are places you go and it's like all Polish or all Irish.
got you. I didn't know.
They're
I
starting
didn't know-
to they're just like in the boroughs though, they're fleeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
And other
changing.
people are moving in. People from South America, or
Just different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just different ethnicities. Yeah, Turks, whatever. All right, guys. Saturday, the Zone pay-per-view, 60 clams. Louis Armstrong Stadium, Queens, New York, right up the road from Brendo.
I'll be away though.
It's a part of vacation part.
Is
we
that a
were gonna-
vacation?
Yeah, of course it is.
Oh my God.
The main one. What are you talking about?
We
This is
bumped
the
it
one
up
we're
to
main
talking
four-
about.
one.
We
the
bumped it up to
main
4.
one.
The over.
It's the
right,
main.
right.
All right.
right.
So you guys said
He's already
4.
up the tree.
No. No.
Yes.
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
you're
make
at
the
3.
odds.
You're definitely
You
at 3.
are.
How am I at 3?
You are pretending to be. This is
I'm
like
not.
this is
We-
us
we
talking
went
about it.
Hang on. We went to Florida.
We're
We went to
talking about.
Florida in April.
I saw you on
This
the
is
beach
2.
with a beer in your hand
That's-
in the ocean.
That's the end of that's my neighborhood.
Stop the
I
hands.
sent you guys the Wikipedia page. The Tobay Beach is
Billy
in
agrees with
Massapequa.
me. Billy
No,
agrees with me.
No, you guys just live in a
You
urban
don't-
I'll
concrete
give him
jungle.
that one, and he's still gonna
You're
go
the
over it.
fighter. You don't set the odds of the fight. You don't go.
No, you
Oh.
guys are fabricating stuff.
It's better Biev Bival, and better Biev's like, yeah, this is a 1 minus 140 in favor of me. And everyone's
He
like,
can't
no,
even
you
help
idiot.
himself.
We're Vegas.
He
No, I'm
hits
trying
me
to-
up, and he's like, "When are we getting our families together for a vacation this summer?"
Right.
Don't talk
Right.
about our private conversations on air.
Right.
Why airing out our love notes?
We were
Right.
gonna go to the hot dog eating
There's
contest.
at
but we
least
couldn't make
2
it
months
up.
left.
You wanted to come up to Coney Island.
There's 2
I was
left.
there today.
There's 2
It's in Seagate.
there's 2 months left. There's definitely going to be a long family vacation to the Guillermo family.
He
house.
definitely goes somewhere in the winter. He takes like a winter vacation. I'm sure.
Definitely.
He's got to get away.
I gotta get away.
Guys, Saturday, Louis Armstrong Stadium,
Stupid.
Queens, New York. David Morrell, 11-1, 9 KOs versus Imam Khataev from Chechnya, 2020 Olympian, 10-0, 9 KOs.
It's fucking gonna be a banger.
I'd like to say this before you break the fight down, baby. Let me just get this off. No puff. I haven't heard a peep from the boxing community in regards to how much of a fucking goon David Morrell is for fighting David Benavidez in February, losing a tough fight and coming right back and fighting a maniac like Imam Khataev.
Have you ever seen what Khataev looks like?
Yes.
He looks like in the movies when it's the Russian guy that comes out of like the shadows to like beat you while you're tied to a chair.
He
That's what
looks
he
like
looks
if
like.
they didn't make Drago Aryan, but made him more Beterbievish.
Better
Like
be Evian.
you better be heavy, that's a type of Earlian. It's a better be Evian. Imam
Uh,
Khataev is a goon. He's got an iron chin. He's got Olympic pedigree. He hits like a mule. Look, David Morrell, I don't think he's going to hurt this maniac or be able to. But Morrell can box and
yeah,
sling them dogs. If he can stay on that,
I'm looking at the stats now. All right, so Morrell's got 2 inches on him. Of course, they don't fucking uh list
Billy,
his
David
height.
Morrell, 2 R's, 2 L's. Imam Khataev.
Yep.
Let's get it cooking.
Khataev's manager is
Elvis Klimas.
no Cambosos.
Wow.
Jim,
He doesn't,
Jim
he is
Cambosos.
Chechnyan, but is living in Australia.
Correct.
That's why.
Good day,
Because
mate.
he's got that ferocious promotions or whatever, which is
Yeah.
wild.
Morrell is minus 500. I don't have rounds.
Okay.
I mean, Billy,
This is gonna be a good fight.
this is gonna be a good fight.
I think.
I do too. I do too. Unless we think too much of Khataev, B, but with these guys with the pedigree in the Olympics, usually you'd rarely see them. Last episode, I spoke of a prospect that I had that got packed up. And that's really like the first Pazzi prospect that had that Olympic pedigree that we saw get just obliterated.
I mean, David Morrell also has that pedigree. He's also
he's world class. Look,
Yeah.
he's a world class operator. I don't think
I just think this is a really tough fight.
I do too. I think Morrell needs to stay on the jab and keep Khataev at the end of his punches.
Correct.
And when I say move, I don't mean move to the point where you guys are getting frustrated. I mean just give him a little bit of angles and get out of the way of those shots, but still be around to counter those shots. Morrell's got a great jab. He needs to use it to not get fucking clipped by this mental patient, Imam Khataev. I think, look, this could be a war, guys.
Could be.
If Morrell does what Brendan and I want him to do, I could see it being one of those really good fights, but it isn't hard to score. 8-4 Morrell, but it was good.
Yeah,
that was a really good fight, but I had it clean for Morrell.
Southpaw Orthodox Morrell's got 2 inches and presumably the reach advantage. He's gonna have to use that straight left, which he does really well.
Fires that straight down the pike.
Yeah. I think put the southpaw hook behind that, which we've seen him do, and kind of spin out, stay away from this guy in terms of stay at range. But Khataev is good, and like you said, has a lot of experience.
When you stay at range, you mean keep him on the end of those punches, or his comfortable range is closer? Because I like him on the
outside. Stay outside. Yeah. Close range against a guy like Khataev. I think that guy's physically stronger. I think he'll bully him rough him up if he stays inside. Although Morrell's pretty fucking strong too.
He is. But Khataev will do that goon Bernard shit. Head
and it wears guys down.
Yes, especially from that Cuban amateur style that's very fancy. So when you grab his arm on a clinch and try to break it, they're like, what are you doing? Whereas another guy's like, oh, he's just
I got to do it back.
I got to do this back. You can rough those guys up and confuse them that are like that. That's Khataev's shot. Rough him up, elbow him, hit him in the dick, and try to take him out of his game. But Morrell's high level, so it's hard to do that.
Precisely.
That's Imam Khataev's shot. I think it's going to end up being a 116, 112 fight, but a fun at certain times.
I'm picking Morrell 8-4.
Yeah, me too. Billy, this will be a great over and under one to.
It's a 10 rounder, actually, though.
It's a 10 rounder. Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm gonna say 7-3
I'm gonna go the same way, 7-3. If Khataev really
decision.
shows out 6-4, you know what I mean? But we'll
Yeah.
see. I like a decision from Morrell and a good one, but one that's not too tough to tell. And Khataev, look, Morrell's got under pressure here, man.
Yeah, Khataev's never been scheduled for a 12 rounder yet.
Okay. Yeah. And he's sort of like viewed as a what's up with this guy? Like
Right.
he's a boogeyman, but some of those guys get exposed, some don't.
Correct.
Alberto Puello, 24-0, 10 KOs versus our guy Subriel Matias, 22-2, 22 knockouts. When he wins, he flies your head. Simple and plain. WB super lightweight title. Puello beat Gary Antoine Russell last year for the interim title. They bumped him up to full guy, defended against Sandor Martin. You and I both thought he lost that fight, or you may have had it a draw. I thought Sandor Martin nicked it. You may have had it even, B. I don't remember.
Even.
But I think he nicked it. B, talk to me.
This is gonna be interesting, I think.
Billy, talk to us.
When-
Alberto Puello, Subriel Matias.
When Matias,
Matias is minus 110.
So this is
okay,
an
so it's an
even
even fight. Yeah. So Puello is like awkward. There's a
Mad
lot of, like,
awkward.
weird shit in there.
Mad awkward.
And I'm really gonna have a tough time picking this fight.
Is
because-
Subriel Matias good enough, Brendan? You know those guys that were so good that
Oh,
didn't bother them, like Barrera?
Yeah, what I was gonna say was
Sorry.
either Matias is. This is maybe I'm gonna come off like I'm just kind of covering my ass here. Matias is either gonna look brilliant or he's gonna look foolish. I don't think there's an in between here. So it's either he wins big or loses big. Does that make sense?
It makes absolute
Because
sense.
Matias is a guy, for instance, like Liam Paro beat Matias, right? But we've seen Matias dominate guys. You know what I mean? And I'm not. What I'm saying is Matias is it's one dimension and it's come forward. He gets hit a lot. Doesn't move his head. We loved him on this show, loved him. And then we sort of backed off because we said there's no wrinkles to his game. It's just full throttle and he's fun as shit. Matias.
There's nothing subtle about what he does.
No.
And we were viewing him as a second coming of an Edwin Valero type. Seek and destroy, get you out. You're fucking 30-0 with 30 knockout, and it just did it. He ran into two guys who went, "Oh, this? Oh, I've seen this."
Right.
Is Puello that?
I don't really know.
Here's the thing, Brendo. If me and you thought it was very close, the Martin fight, right? Win, lose, or draw was close. Can we say that? No matter what our scorecards were. Martin is nothing like Matias, where I can compare them and go, well, as a pure boxer, I believe he will win because he's not that.
No, he's not.
Gary Antoine Russell, is his power real? If it is, Puello was eating it.
Right. It's a different kind of power. Matias is like the punches you don't see sort of, he's a whap, 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 whap. He's gonna beat you up.
You said you were covering your ass by how you broke it down, before we make our picks. I kind of am by saying, like, is this guy's shit? What you have a question is X. Mine is Y. Is this guy's chin iron? If it is, yes. If it is, and this goes the distance, I can't see Subriel Matias winning this fight going the distance. How's that for my prediction?
Okay. So Matias isn't versatile enough to sort of tame the lion, so to speak.
Right. If I'm saying Puello is a poor man's Nassim Hamed, Subriel Matias is not a poor man's Marco Antonio Barrera, is what I'm saying. If you how do I figure out this riddle of him being awkward and blah blah blah? He's gonna have to hit him with something he doesn't see coming. When he sets up the throw from those weird angles, he's almost Emmanuel Navarrete-ish. In his style. Nothing makes sense. Is his IQ, meaning Subriel Matias, high enough to see something, or his corner to go, look, every time he throws that hook, this is where he goes?
I don't think they are. It's just,
I don't either.
Do your thing.
I don't either. So is he going to catch him with one of those do your thing shots and let your shit rip?
Again, though, so is that can Puello get out of the way of this freight train? That's what
Subriel
it is.
Matias catches him with something in the 10th and fucking flies his head. And he's losing when it happens.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to pick Matias here. And I'm going to say it's one of the performances where we say, okay, Matias is the guy you and I liked 2-3 years ago. Okay. I think he's going to look good
So it's not my pick, but we're on the same
on the same page.
Yeah, we're in the
What
same book, not the same page.
What I'm going to say is that race car in Matias is a little too fast for Puello. And I think he starts to beat him up later in the fight. But I don't think he's losing. Because I don't think Matias doesn't really fight from behind. You know what I mean? It's an avalanche.
Okay. Understood. I don't disagree.
I think he beats Puello in a decision, and I'm not confident in this fucking pick.
Oh, I'm not confident in this pick.
At
Billy
all.
Betts has to
Sorry,
flat out
Bill.
be like, what is
it's 10.5 on the rounds too.
Okay, so
I think he clips him in the 10th, Billy, and it's fucking lights out.
Bill, I say stay safe and just bet the decision. Bet the distance, excuse me. Just bet the distance.
Opposing views here.
With the same, but we have the same winner.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't help him.
That doesn't help.
Well,
him.
yeah, but
Sorry.
it's not. But it is close to even.
It is close to even. You're right. You could play with that.
You could play with that a little bit. This should be interesting. The following: Edgar Berlanga, 23-1, 18 knockouts, versus Hamza Sheeraz, 21-0, 17 knockouts, 168 pounds. Brendan and I were massive on this Hamza Sheeraz, and he had a showing that we didn't like. They put a little, what would the word be called? Not doubt. We don't doubt that he's good. We know he's good, but what did it put in our some reservation to crown him?
It sort of tampered the fire a little bit.
This Edgar Berlanga is a big mouthed bozo. Did you see the footage?
He's 100% bullies I grew up with.
Did you see Hamza Sheeraz with a ring microphone in
Times Square? Yeah.
Billy.
Did you see the woman? I don't know who the fuck
Billy,
that
Berlanga keeps calling himself the king of New York, right? Hamza Sheeraz is this good-looking Arab brother with a real proper British accent, right? So Sheeraz is on the mic.
And demeanor.
And demeanor, too, is very proper. He's in Times Square. Excuse me, miss. Do you know who Edgar Berlanga is, who called himself the king of New York? Who the fuck is? And he's like straight faced. He's doing it, and they put it up with. It's so good. You got to watch it.
Yeah, it's
like
funny.
Forget boxing. It's just hilarious. Just because this kid,
he's like we've been here for an hour and 15 minutes.
Billy, this kid would be a brilliant heel, but he's not healing on you. He's just a douchebag. But you're like, no, this guy's a bozo. He got clobbered by Canelo, Billy, and that's his claim.
Everything
he's
saying he has not. He doesn't sniff the accomplishments of Canelo, and he's like, "Yo, I'm Sheeraz's Canelo. I'm his Canelo." No, you're not, dude.
You're not anyone's Canelo other than a hobo.
Fucking
maybe a hobo that got. This is tough, man, because this goes into the core of this show where we talk with our hearts.
Right. I don't know. This is hard to pick. Not that I think highly of Berlanga, but Berlanga's been at 68 longer. This is Sheeraz moving up to 68. Correct? Yeah.
Didn't he have one there? The fight that we didn't think he looked good in? I could be wrong. I thought the fight he didn't look good in was his attempt at 68. If this is his first fight at 68, man, I got to really think about this then.
Yeah, this is the first fight at 68.
I thought
because he fought Carlos Adames at 60 for the belt.
And that's the fight where we said,
he hasn't fought since February, so it's 5 months.
That's not super bad.
Not and he had a broken hand.
And Berlanga fought that guy who was legit an Uber driver. So I'm not counting that since Canelo. They gave him like a stay busy, but it's a
Yeah,
bad move to give
in
somebody.
March.
Yeah. That
He,
was like
he
in
knocked him out in
Orlando.
like 5 seconds,
Legit. So that's, I guess the camp is good for you.
I guess.
But
So
look, I think Hamza Shiraz, if his chin is sturdy, okay. Now that if is monstrous. That's not like an if to brush over. A, B, Brendan, how real do you think Berlanga's power is in the reality? 16-0 with 16 first round knockouts. It's not that.
no,
Is it
he,
just solid?
he can fucking crack, but again, it's the fights you don't see, and he's very deliberate. So he doesn't set anything up. There is no nuance to his game. A seek and destroy guy. Um,
I feel how you feel about last fight. Two things happened. Hamza Shiraz get chinned or Berlanga gets embarrassed, and there's nothing in
I'm
between.
I'm gonna take the latter and say that Sheeraz embarrasses Berlanga
Shiraz does to Edgar Berlanga what he did to Ammo Williams.
Right.
If he's got a sturdy chin and fills out at 68. No puff. Billy, what do we got going on here? Exciting.
Sheeraz minus 130.
So
So
is it
even Stevens.
even Steven
We
money?
could start parlaying some
Yeah.
close fights.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Some close fights.
Is there an over and under?
10.5.
If you go by me and B, it's going the distance, Billy, and Shiraz gives this bozo goofball a boxing lesson.
I think he's gonna put hands on him.
Me too. I think it looks like the Ammo Williams fight minus that.
But he's got a new trainer.
That. He does. He
New
does.
trainer for this
He stopped Ammo Williams, didn't he?
Who Rectamundo?
Yeah. I don't think it happens by stoppage, but that, oh shit, this is a butchering. I think yeah.
It's a bloody butchering. Yeah, he
Billy,
TKO'd
10 and
Ammo
a
in
half.
the 11th.
Yeah, I thought it was earlier. That's a great performance, Dan, to just beat the shit out of someone and then stop them late. There's really no better way to perform.
I think we're going to see much of the same here. I think it's going to be systematic. He's going to punish him. And then
do you think Hamza Shiraz at 60 and 68 has more power in his hands than Canelo?
I think it's different kind of power. I think
Me too.
And again, this will be a more sustained beating. Canelo,
agreed.
Even Canelo against Berlanga is looking for single shots.
Agreed.
This will be a guy setting shots up, and it'll be the punch that Berlanga doesn't see.
Yeah.
Because he'll be worrying about the jab, worrying about how tall his opponent is, and
then when he starts moving that jab up and down,
and putting the right hand behind it.
Yeah. It's going to blind him, and he's not going to see that shit. You said it. He's not going to see it.
I think that's what happens. I think Berlanga is going to psych himself out. I think he'll be looking for big shots to try to impress at home. I think that'll be to his detriment. Sheeraz, for as bad as he looked against Adames, if the hand thing is a fluke, I think the extra weight will suit him well. It'll fill out nicely.
He's a big kid, man.
Big motherfucker. So I think that my official pick is Hamza Sheeraz by 10th round stoppage. Edgar Berlanga doesn't answer the bell for the 11th.
I will do a fucking, I don't know what kind of jig. It won't be Irish, but it'll be a jig.
Quits and or corner stoppage on Berlanga's stool. Can't get up.
I love that. Lopsided beating. Berlanga says, New York, you know I won that.
Yeah.
That's
in a decision.
Yes. And it's lopsided, and it's not, it's just a lopsided. And he says, yo, I think I won the fight on me. And just makes me hate him more, which is like, I don't know that it's possible.
Yo, it's because Turkey's his daddy.
Right.
That's
Billy Betts, the main event. Shakur Stevenson, 23-0, 11 KOs versus William Zepeda.
Guillermo Zepeda.
33-0, 27 knockouts. WBC lightweight title. Look, I just want to say this, B, real quick. I don't know if you agree with me. We haven't talked about this off air. These are the 2 and 3 ranked lightweights in the world by the ring, the real thing. So the winner of this is the real guy at 135. I don't give a fuck who agrees or disagrees with me. I don't care. This is the 2 and 3 are fighting.
They're fighting.
Then you're the real guy.
Facts.
I mean, look, historically, if one fights 2 or one fights 3, any one of those guys fight each other, you're the guy.
Okay. I'm looking now. Ring has Keyshawn Davis ranked higher than Shakur. I don't agree with that. You got
Fuck no.
Guillermo.
Talk to us.
You got Guillermo
Billy,
Zepeda and
what are we
Davidson.
looking
Billy,
at?
what kind of
His
odds
eyes
do
are.
you
His
see,
eye,
Bill?
look at them eyes perking up.
Did you get this? Yet?
Yeah, I don't know about
Yeah.
the perk. Shakur Stevenson minus 1,000.
Oh,
no respect on they
For
pick
Guillermo.
nothing to forget.
no respeto a Guillermo. ¿Por qué?
What's the over? 10.5?
Yep.
Can he stop him is the question.
Plus 600 for Zepeda.
This Shakur Stevenson is gonna let his shit fly and bust this guy up and stop him, but not because of any sort of power.
You're saying he's gonna stop him?
He's gonna beat the shit out of William Zepeda and stop him in 11 or 12. Cuts, busted up, swelling, can't see.
So take the over.
A mess.
So-
And I don't know that this fucking Zepeda staggers once, but he looks like he got put in a fucking.
I'll go as far as say this. Tevin Farmer knocked him down. All right. Tevin Farmer doesn't knock anyone down.
He doesn't, but it was a little bit of a flash knockdown. A little bit. It was
But
clean.
what I'm saying is Shakur likely hits harder than Tevin. He's definitely sharper, right? Punches are sharper.
I think the sharp 1-2s
Pap,
turn
pap.
into 2
Southpaw.
3s.
2 southpaws though could be a fucking stinker.
Oh, I'm dreading that.
It could just
You're
be
right.
2 guys that just what the fuck are we doing in there with each other?
Hey Boots. It could be Hey Boots.
Hey Boots.
Say it could be Hey Boots. If it's a stinker, if this Shakur stinks it out, we can't defend him no more on this show. I don't care if it's 12-0. If he 12-0s him, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, but
I think
yeah, I agree with you.
I think he is. Look, I don't know how much longer I can say it or how much longer we can defend any of the kids that we do on this show that are now becoming 28, 29, 30. I'm going to say this is the best guy he's been in there with. And when he's in there with the best guys, that's when he looks the best.
Looks the best.
I think there's something in there. He knows a couple things about Zepeda. Even he's all right, he's one-dimensional. He's got a ticker on him, and he can really punch.
Right. I think it's going to come down to feet, where I think it's going to be like a lot of Ole with Zepeda coming in, pop, 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 all activity, 100
he's going to set his feet, and he's going to set his feet and move his hands, and Shakur's going to move.
Yeah. There you go. Because he comes in, he does come in on nice angles.
He does. He's good.
But I think that Shakur will be first on that and disrupt those combinations, much like Tevin did. Okay, punch in between Zepeda shots, but with a much more crisp and
he's so crisp and short and accurate with those shots. Bubba. I think it's 1-2,
and he's fucking, and honestly, he's fucking mean.
Yeah.
So
I think it's the 1-2 for 3 or 4 rounds, which turns into 2s and 3s, which turns into 4 punch coming up. Then I'm
and you're
out
saying
here.
Stoppage.
He's chasing a ghost, and his face is a fucking wreck.
All right, I like it. I like when you go out on a limb.
Late.
Brendan, did you give your official this?
I'm gonna go ahead and say decision, but like 12-0.
Is it a 12-0 star-making beating?
It ain't a running. It ain't running. It ain't. I think there'll still be detractors, but I think
Billy, Shakur has been criticized and been called a track star And 2 fights ago, he's from Newark, Billy. He fought in Newark, and his haters were like, yo, people were legit and showing pictures, leaving your fight while it was happening, and whoever didn't leave was sleeping.
Yeah. I think this will, because of the opponent and because of the magnitude of it, this will be
He
a
swears
much
he's
more
going to sit
fam.
in the pocket and bang with him, Billy.
I think he will.
I do
That's what, he
too.
doesn't run. It's the same shit when people say, "Oh, Floyd runs." I'm like, then you don't
No.
know shit about boxing. You
No,
don't
Floyd cracked you and got out of there.
Right. All right. I got Shakur by very, very, very massive decision. You're saying Shakur stops.
I think it's a wide
It
ass
could
whipping
happen.
to the point where this corner in the 10th or 11th, like, come on, man. We're behind 10 rounds.
You're behind in this fight.
Right. Can you get him out of there? I don't think you can. You're not even touching him. Why do I have a reason to think it?
I don't. I think that there's going to be midway through the fight, you'll see Zepeda swinging and missing, Shakur countering, punishing him. I might have to change my pick to a 9th round stoppage.
I don't like this. I don't like him getting another crack at a pick, Billy.
I changed my mind. Shakur stops him in the 9th, midway through the 9th. Got something to prove. It's got something to prove, Pass.
11th round.
All right.
Let's go 8 pieces on this boy. It gives him a fucking 8 pieces and a biscuit.
It's gravy.
Yep. And put some gravy on his head. And once the gravy gets poured on, that's it. All right. You gave him gravy? With that 8-piece and biscuits? Oh, no, this is over. This is over, Johnny.
As Billy would say, it's over.
Yeah, what's the over under? 10.5. I like the over.
What? You like the over?
So the only fight that
I'm taking the under. So I'm loving the under.
A 4-fight card. One's a 5-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
One's a 10-1, and we got 2 evens.
Even Steven.
I think Khataev I just think he's better than being a 5-1 dog, but I don't, Vegas knows something that we don't if he's 5-1.
Sure. Yep.
And that's shit that we don't get our mitts on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, we really should have asked Marcos, our buddy, our Uruguayan. Have you watched this kid spar? And we know he hits like a mule, but can he move? Marcos, can you hit us? We won't have an episode to talk about, but at least we'll know going into the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Give us a little insight.
Give us a little insight. Can this dude do more
Billy,
than crack?
Keep this Billy off the rails.
Billy, are you?
We need a nice bounce back weekend.
Yeah, are you going in on all 4
sardines
fights,
are getting repetitive.
Question. Is anything jumping out of you?
Billy, you got to go in on all 4 fights. Come on, that's
sometimes
the way to make
you got
your
to
money.
Ride the wave though. If you're hitting early, then you're.
Yeah, well, give us your take, Bill. What do you think? What the odds?
What are you looking at?
What are you going to do?
Well, I'd like to hear when the rounds come out in the Morrell fight because that's going to be everything.
Agreed.
Because I'm probably not going to bet that fight straight up. But then you can
you might tack that on to something, right?
Might tack it on to something. Might just bet the rounds in that one.
David Morrell and the over.
Depending on Vinny's reaction to my text when I tell him. The next one you could do, I'm thinking like a little bit of a parlay of Sheeraz and Subriel Matthias.
Both
to win.
Both to win or both to win by KO? That's got to be huge, that line.
Well, yeah. I mean, are you going to have some safeties in there? Are you going, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know what his sick mind does.
Right. Are you just going balls to the wall?
Well, the safety.
Guys, you'll see all this live action on our IG story and Billy's at Billy_Bindlesticks, and then KEOTB Boxing.
And if you win,
well, the rounds will be my backup. I'll bet the rounds just in case, behind the scenes on that. If I parlay the 2 fighters.
All right, I think you should do like a reaction video, regardless, at the end of this. And
then if we're hitting, you go into the Stevenson fight, and that's when you're like,
you get real hotsy
in the 9th,
in this round,
or Stevenson in the 11th, just because you got some money to play with.
Stoppage comes midway through the ninth in that. I'm
You
putting
could
that in my
conceivably
prediction.
go into Berlanga Sheeraz with something to play with, no? Or no?
Right, unless I got it parlayed, then
Right.
you're waiting for it.
All right.
Interesting.
This B hopped off his pick, trying to steal my thunder. He says 9 rounds.
9 rounds.
I say 11. He's a mess. Hits him with an 8-piece, a Beckett, and then B said, "What about the gravy?" And the gravy, that's what makes him wave it off.
That's it. That's it.
This Arthur McCanty or somebody's gonna that fuckers might be on this.
I wonder who's on this.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of important.
It is important. It's very important. I'm gonna look now.
Guys,
They have any
I don't know why I'm
assignments.
being sorry, but we apologize for the fact that 2 weeks in a row, 60 now, 60 Clamorinos.
Yeah, it's a little shitty, bro. Really, really, really shitty. They don't have anything on BoxRec yet.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. I think that's it, right?
Do we have any mail?
Oh, I forgot about the mail. Look at me. I didn't check the mailbox. Okay.
Oh, you didn't check it?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I got it right here.
Okay.
All right. We got JJ from Philly writing in.
What up, JJ?
He says, "Hey guys, longtime listener. Met you guys at Xfinity Live after the first Boots fight."
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Everyone we met there was mad cool. So you were
Everybody,
mad cool,
yeah.
JJ. Yeah.
Thanks for being the best podcast in the biz and making my work week and commute go by much quicker.
Thank you,
All right.
brother.
Thank you. Pazzi brought up the Norman versus Haney news last week on the first solo episode. My question to you guys is, what is going through Haney's head to sign on to this fight? Was it he's seeing something where not to accept this? Haney is long overdue for a career-ending beatdown.
Talk to him, JJ.
So is he sincerely not thinking Norman is the one to bring it to him? Is this delusion on crazy Bill Haney's part?
Yes.
Turkey's involved despite not wanting to book Tom and Jerry fighters. So is there a bag here that he couldn't turn down? Probably not. This doesn't remotely seem like an easy title grab for Haney, unlike
Agreed,
his road to
JJ.
Undisputed. Haney is nowhere near Boots level competition. So is there any legit opportunities here for Haney to make it out alive and not have his ass whipped for a third time? Hails and horns, JJ.
I don't think that Haney's game plan, which will be jab and stay away, is enough to keep a maniac like Norman off of him. And I don't think he has the boxing. Look, I'm going to say the boxing, but he's not good enough to do that. I think
I think
Haney's delusion. That's my answer.
I think the Haneys want big fights. Give them props for that. I think that they want Undisputed again. They know they have to take a risk. It's probably put to them that you have to take a risk. This is sort of like we talked about Kell Brook before.
Yeah.
To me, I always knew Kell Brook would beat Amir Khan. Too rough and rugged for him. Just not a good style matchup.
No, bad style.
Let's take the Haney bias out of this, right? And just go styles. No substance, just styles, right? Nothing. Haney is a quiet, humble guy. Norman is a quiet, humble guy.
Right. Even them out that way.
Let's just put the styles next to each other.
Yeah, tail of the tape.
Brian Norman is entirely too rugged for Devin Haney's style. Yes. Brian Norman is a natural 147 pounder. He's also a big 147 pounder. Devin Haney was a big 135 pounder. He is now a tiny 147 pounder.
Correct. This is lightweight?
This is lightweight, yeah. Haney looks like he's been hitting the gym trying to bulk up. Props to him for that. I mean,
props. It's not going to help his lack of power.
I don't think it'll help exactly. I don't think it's going to help his lack of power. I think his power wasn't, I think it was honest power at lightweight, right?
I don't, but okay.
But, just enough to keep you.
Yes, to sting you and go, okay, I don't want to walk into that again.
I don't think that'll have any bearing on big welterweights. These are big boys. You look, just even the look of Brian Norman. Now, if they see something, it's what Vinny pointed out a couple weeks ago, that Brian Norman keeps his hands low, and they
Left
think that
hook.
they think that they can exploit that. Hey, if they think they can exploit that, and they do, props to them. I'm staying as unbiased as possible. But if you're going to ask me what my official pick is, it'll be Brian Norman by devastating, destructive, 8th or 9th round knockout TKO. One of those instances, like where it's Haney's down a couple of times. They call it a TKO officially, but it's like, all right, that was a fucking. That was
I think we're lining up 4 months away at the end of the year. Oh, me and you go, yo, we're in November. That's 11. We only got 1 month left. That's the knockout of the year.
Yeah.
Brian Norman beats his own knockout of the year from Japan.
Gotcha. Okay. If Haney could pull this off,
we have to talk about him differently.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
the only way he wins.
So I think that the Haneys are maybe saying that to themselves, like, look, we've made a ton of money. We got let's go balls to the wall and see where we can go with this. Like, for instance, let's hypothetically say Haney fought a rival in Teofimo Lopez, right?
Yeah.
Let's say he and I believe, did Teo fuck that bag up?
Yeah, I guess
they were willing to make that fight. They ain't afraid of Teo.
Yes.
And they obviously, if they're gonna fight Norman, they ain't afraid of Teo, right?
Nobody is, because he's a kook. And you're
cook,
like,
right.
this guy shows up 50%.
I think what they're more afraid of Teo is, like, do we book a fight with Teo?
And he blows it up.
And he blows it up. Yeah. So I think that they see the thing Vinny sees in Norman, but I don't think that's gonna matter.
Brendan, when people say blank is a runner and they're not,
right?
You know how there were some guys that actually were?
Sure.
Unless that's their plan. This is what's going to happen.
It's what they did in the last. He wasn't historically a runner, and then he ran like a fucking asshole the last fight. So
that was against homie who got the Catterall win, Barbosa, or was that the other guy? Was that who fought Barbosa?
Catterall Teo fought Barbosa.
So who did he fought?
Ramirez. Jose
Ramirez, who was really good at 40 back in the day. That's who Devin fought?
Devin fought Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
Who fought Josh Taylor.
Awful performance.
Terrible.
I mean,
both guys.
Ungodly.
But Devin, yeah. So I've heard other analysts say, like, that they don't expect to see Devin fight like that again. It was like getting his bearings back. I think he's damaged.
Wrong. No, they're wrong.
I think he's damaged.
Jab and run for the rest of his known career at any weight. And if he doesn't, he's going to get
knocked out. All right. Knocked up, I said.
Wow.
All right.
He's going to be pregnant. Really? Is there a line on Devin Haney getting pregnant in November? Billy just looked.
He looked.
Over under 9.5 months.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so it's 2 emails because there was a typo. I'm going to try to find the typo because I don't really rehearse these ahead of time, guys.
Okay.
It's from Mackenzie Garrison. What's up, Mackenzie? What's up, fellas? Hope all is well with you and yours. Vin, love the Dolo episodes. The fact you can talk boxing to the abyss for hours on end is truly impressive. Even better, though, when all 3 of you are in the house. Aww.
All 3 of us agreed.
All right. My question to you guys is, who is your biggest boxing what if? I'm talking about a dude who, for whatever reason, injury, bad luck, bad decisions, or just couldn't put it all together, didn't reach the height they could have. I found the typo, so I don't have to reread it. All right.
Okay.
I would have to say mine was Edwin Valero. I was a huge fan of that dude and would have loved to have seen what he could have done if he hadn't lost his shit. Think about him often. Is that normal?
It's absolutely normal to go, yo, would
that's
this
all
guy
I got.
pack out everybody?
He says, always loving what you do, Mackenzie Garrison.
Thanks, Mackenzie.
It's in recent times, it's Dmitry Pirog.
Wow. He flatlined
Danny Jacobs.
Flatlined him. It was a back injury, wasn't it?
Doctor said he needed a backiotomy.
Dmitry Pirog was a fucking gun. Wallahi, he was a gun.
Really elusive, powerful guy. He was set to fight Triple G. That was going to get made. The two of them Russian showdown.
To me, he was a more athletic Golovkin.
Yeah.
And we don't like the word athletic on this show, guys, because we think it implies something that it doesn't.
Yeah. But
his movement, he was good.
Really good, really elusive.
To me, all time is Salvador Sanchez, all time.
Right.
And if what's his name isn't a complete fucking lunatic caught the rape case and then got
Tony Ayala
and did it again, Tony Ayala Jr.
Yeah.
Edwin Valero, at a point.
To me, Willie Pep, no plane crash.
No plane crash, Willie Pep, but he's in my top 5.
He went like 50-1 after that.
But how could I say he's in my top 5? He's not in your top 5 all time, obviously. Because there's no way I could say what if to a top 5 all time.
Because he'd be the top 1 all time.
He might have been the greatest fighter of all time.
Correct.
If he doesn't play. That's a wild statement.
What if?
No, because it's not crazy. Because I never thought of it like that.
And a fucking plane crash. Broke his back.
Like Ric Flair, Billy. Flair plane crash, then comes the best worker of all time. Number 2 to me. Maybe Tree. Who else? If you're going real short term, Broner more because I don't know if he would have been. I don't know if he would.
It just to me. And then trying to think who else.
There were some guys who some people.
What if Ali wasn't banned for 3 years?
Yeah, I said at the beginning of the last show about Gary Russell.
Right.
Is there an all-time great who had 3 years of their prime taken away besides Ali?
Right.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there is. If someone could tell me otherwise, all right, is that it?
No.
Okay.
I got one great one. This is probably the best letter we've ever gotten.
It's probably bigging you up then.
Not just you, not just me. A little bit of you. It says, Dear Mr. Left, Right, Left, and Mr. Box Cutter. This is my favorite podcast, and I don't care for boxing. Thank you. Jag. Just another guy.
I wonder who wrote it. Do you know who really wrote it?
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants me to say his name because it says it's nobody we know. It's just fucking.
We don't. Oh, it's not one of our homies like in real life. Oh, no. That's great.
Yeah, and he's got a Yahoo email, which always cracks me up.
Okay.
When someone has a Yahoo or a Hotmail email, I love it. All right. Okay, we got one from our boy Cedric. What up, Ced?
What up, Cedric?
He says, "Good morning, afternoon, or evening, gentlemen." Vinny,
this Cedric throws it down on the grill. You ever see this kid cooking up?
Yeah.
He's like a master. You're both not having that because you both think you're grill masters. I see the face. You and this Irish Billy.
I'm a grill master.
You and Guillermo.
I just got a new flat top for my grill.
I'll take Cedric's grills over yours. How's that?
I made breakfast the other day, homemade hash on the grill.
Yeah, that's try hard to me. You don't make breakfast on the grill.
I got hard, he says.
These Blackstone flat top people think like, everything's gotta be cooked on the grill.
No, mine's a Weber attachment goes on there. And it was a gift from my kids. Yeah. So now you're dissing my kids?
Yeah, he did. It's low blow.
Yeah, attach this.
I'm gonna get Zoe to beat up all 3 of your kids at the same time.
Attach this, he said.
Zoe, I'm gonna send Zoe on the Amtrak down there.
Okay.
All right, go down there and clean house over there.
Okay.
That's what she'll do. I'm not kidding. She's crazy. All right. He says, Vinny going dolo was a really nice addition of KOTB. His voice was going, but he toughed it out like a true champ. So thank you, Vinny, for doing that for Knocker Nation. Oh, Jesus Christ.
See, thank you.
Unbelievable, Bill. Bill, you believe this? If you couldn't get this guy's head any bigger and his ego any
I think
more
a round
inflated,
of applause should be
unreal.
Well,
Unreal.
maybe
deserves
you'll
a
take
round of
less
applause.
vacations now,
Mhm.
so he doesn't
Right.
take many Dolo episodes.
Right. My voice
Yeah.
was cracking, but I trudged through.
The only thing I'm going to say about this Mutt Jake Paul character is he
Mhm.
and anyone he fights is a carny show. It's all a work, and this Oscar saw a gold mine in him because he figured out people will tune in seeing someone fly Paul's head, which can never happen because the contracts are made for Paul to win and not take damage from real punches. Guys, that's not true, and we can actually get sued for libel for saying that. The contracts are public; you can see them. He's bad for boxing, and I'll never support anything that Mutant does. He cannot box. People think he can, and that's comical. I would like to see Jake Paul, if he wants to do this as an altruistic thing, put himself as a mid-carder on a fight,
Uh-huh.
okay?
Uh-huh.
And put a real main event on. Uh,
Mhm.
that's what I'd like to see Jake Paul do. So MVP does small shows without Jake Paul. He is
Yeah, yeah,
putting
yeah.
on small club shows.
Yeah.
I will give Jake Paul props for being a promoter. I don't like Jake Paul cards, if that makes sense.
Of course, yeah, it makes complete
The
sense.
MVP cards are akin to what Pro Box is doing.
Isn't he behind that all-girl card that we're not covering?
The one we're not covering, he's
Yeah,
behind.
that's like a big deal to a lot of people.
It's the
It's just not
greatest
to us.
it's the greatest female card ever.
Yeah.
It's happening Friday. I was actually going to mention it at the end of the show just based on
Yeah.
the fact that it has to be mentioned. But the reason why I don't really mention it is because I think Katie and Amanda are past it, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. So if you want to see the female equivalent of Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward 3, where they were both past it, just
Right.
beating the shit out of each other because
Right.
the only thing left is
Is
technique
that?
and no strategy.
Yeah.
So that's what it's going to be. But anyway, all right. The real reason why I wrote in is two things. I still think Bud dog walks Canelo probably between the 8th, 9th, and 10th rounds. And then the Canelo fans will use the excuse of Canelo's old and about to retire, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think I changed I think Bud wins, right? I think we said that, right? We said Bud
Oh,
beats
well,
Canelo.
I'm on record from before the
Yeah.
Williams School fight. When they were hinting and people were going, this is fucking ridiculous. It's ruining the sport. I said it. It's why I found that clip and kept asking people for
Yeah.
clips. Because if it happens, everyone's going to say they called it.
Right.
And I'm going to say, no, you didn't. And
I think
haven't.
I think that Canelo really just not putting punches together anymore will be his detriment in this fight. All right. He says, lastly, does Abdullah Mason go through his division and the monster Inoue go through how he's been doing and meet up somewhere in the middle and fight each other? No.
No, no,
Either Abdullah go down. No, Abdullah will
no,
never go down. It'll
no.
only
He's
be up.
only going up from
Yeah.
here on.
The monster go. I think that's way too much for uh Inoue to chew.
Me too.
At 32. At
And
any at
I
any
think people just keep forgetting where he started at
right.
and don't remember how small he is.
Okay. One fighter goes down, no puff. Then I'm sorry. He says maybe have a 3-fight series. One fighter go down, no puff. The next fight, one fighter goes up. No, man.
They'll die that way.
Yeah. So the weights and cutting weights and whatnot it's not like a game. It is. It's calculated, oftentimes scientific. Whether these guys want to admit that or not, the way they go about it and how they time it, in camp towards the end of camp and how they have to make weight getting on the scale. No, yo-yoing weights like that it won't happen. None of these guys will agree to it, and B, it's just completely unhealthy.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
You're talking about people passing out at weigh-ins type dangerous. Mikey Garcia throwing up on the elevator dangerous.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah, no. Those guys won't fight each other. They're too far apart in weight and too many divisions.
Abdullah Mason's a lightweight who is 5'9". I'm telling you.
Who's 19.
That's a grown-ass man when he becomes one. He's going to look
right.
like that.
Well, we called it. We said like in 3 years he'll be at welter.
Yeah, 47 by the time he hits 23, 24, right. Mid-20s.
So he says at the end, he says, Brendan, how's your training for the death match between Billy Betts and Pablo going? Happy 4th Be safe out there. Much love and respect, gentlemen. Thank you, Cedric.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
The training for the death match between Billy Betts. I don't even remember who I'm supposed to be training. Who's
I forget who's training her. Yeah, someone
It's
in my
me
corner.
versus Pablo.
Right, but what? But
whose
who's
corner
Bill
am I?
training? Pablo.
Did we discuss that?
Yeah, we
portion
did.
of it?
And we're idiots, and it's like 150 episodes, so we have to be reminded. Cedric,
Yeah,
tell us where we left it.
Tell us
then,
on Twitter who's training who and where we.
Yeah,
And am I cornering William
I think so.
El Guillermo?
El Guillermo.
What's Billy? What would Billy?
Billy, what is your luchador? Do you have that name? Because you have aliases.
I think should be like La Barba Guillermo.
He has another alias that we don't speak of on the air, and I think you do know
that.
We should say that.
Not willpower.
No. Or should we? What is willpower in Spanish? Your tattoo nickname, Billy, in Spanish would be fucking hilarious.
I like that one. We can say that.
It was Dirty Popeye.
Dirty Popeye in Spanish.
Popeye Sucio. Sucio Popeye.
Sucio Popeye.
I can
Sucio
get down with that.
We gotta add the flavor to the
acento.
But then Sucio can be sauce in Italian, so then we don't want to mix it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all right. You can find me at I_no_that_kid on IG, at the Killer B24 on Twitter. Find us at KOTB Boxing on IG. Write us at KOTB boxing at gmail.com, KOTB podcast on the YouTubes. And remember, on all platforms, make sure you hit that follow. Make sure you rate us 5 stars. Make sure you comment and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in. And if you want to advertise with us, hit that Gmail. Pitch us. All right, we'll sell your shit. Vinny.
Guillermo Sucio.
Vicente.
Gracias.
De nada.
You can find me at Box Cutter Pazzi on IG, on Twitter at Vinny_Paz. I have a new record called God Sent Vengeance. If you're into streaming, it's streaming everywhere now. Go run that up. If you're into physical copies, you go to jmtstore.com. Knock them out. The box shirts are there. Hoodies, vinyl, CDs, tapes, hats, all of that. Everything there. New video coming as soon as Billy and I agree on the final edit. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy the fights. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Good weekend of fights. And we'll see you next week. Billy, say good night.
Good night, Billy.
I'll be tuning in from vacation next week.